Ever thought about crafting your own birdhouse, but found it too daunting? Well, it's time to put those fears aside. Birdhouse crafting is a hobby that's both fun and rewarding. It's the joy of creating something tangible, something crafted by your own hands. But that's not all. It's also a way to give back to nature, providing a safe haven for our feathered friends. So are you ready to embark on this delightful journey of creation and conservation? Stay tuned as we guide you through an easy step-by-step process to create your own birdhouse. To start this project, you'll need to gather some essential materials. First, we're going to need some wood. This will form the main structure of our birdhouse. You can use any type of wood you have at hand, but cedar, pine, or fir are particularly good choices. Next, we'll need some nails to hold everything together. A small hammer will come in handy for this. Don't worry if you don't have one. A heavy object can do the trick in a pinch. Wood glue is another key component. It strengthens our birdhouse, ensuring it can withstand the elements. Finally, we'll need some paint. This is where you can let your creativity shine. Choose any color you like, or even a combination of colors. If paint isn't available, feel free to use weatherproof markers or even leftover house paint. With these materials ready, you're all set to start building your birdhouse. Starting with a simple design, you'll be surprised at how quickly your birdhouse takes shape. The first step is to construct the 4 walls of the birdhouse. Cut your wood into 4 pieces, 2 of equal length for the front and back, and 2 shorter pieces for the sides. Make sure to cut an entrance hole in one of the larger pieces. This is where our feathered friends will make their grand entrance. Next, we assemble the walls. Position your pieces to form a box and secure them together using wood glue and screws. Remember, precision is key here. The pieces should fit snugly together to create a sturdy, secure structure. Now, let's move on to the floor. Cut a piece of wood that fits perfectly inside the box you've just created. Attach it to the lower edges of your walls. This creates a solid base for the birdhouse and a comfortable space for the birds. After the floor comes the roof. Cut 2 more pieces of wood, larger than the width of your birdhouse. Attach these at an angle to form a pointed roof, providing protection from the elements. While constructing, you might want to consider adding some ventilation holes near the top of the birdhouse. This will ensure a fresh supply of air for our avian guests, keeping them cool in the height of summer. And don't forget the perch. A small dowel rod glued just below the entrance hole provides the perfect landing spot. Remember, each step is crucial to create a cozy, safe home for the birds. You can enhance the durability of your birdhouse by sanding down any rough edges and applying a coat of bird-friendly, water-based varnish. Patience and attention to detail are your best friends in this process. Don't rush, enjoy the journey. Crafting is as much about the process as it is about the end result. Following these steps, you've now built the main structure of your birdhouse. Now, for the final touches that will make your birdhouse a welcoming home for birds. First, let's paint it. Choose a non-toxic, water-based paint. Remember, birds favor natural colors that blend with the environment, so consider earth tones like brown, green, or gray. Now, paint it carefully and let it dry completely. Next, seal the birdhouse to protect it from weather conditions. Use a clear, water-based sealer. Apply it evenly, ensuring no area is left unprotected. Give it time to dry as well. Now we're ready to install the birdhouse. Choose a spot that's quiet and safe from predators. The birdhouse should be at least 5 to 6 feet off the ground. Secure it firmly to a tree or a post, making sure it is stable and can't be easily knocked down. And there you have it, your very own homemade birdhouse. Let's recap the steps we've taken today to create our birdhouse. We began by gathering our materials, then followed our step-by-step guide, focusing on precision and patience. The finishing touches and installation brought our project to life, transforming simple materials into a welcoming home for our feathered friends. Throughout this process, we've learned that crafting isn't just about the end product, but the journey of creation. Remember, the beauty of crafting is making something uniquely yours. So, don't be afraid to experiment and add your own touch. Happy crafting!